This book behind me is no ordinary book, and the ending is very much unresolved. On Thursday, Yad Vashem opens up a new exhibit at the UN called the Book of Names, filled with information about the 4.8 million Jews killed during the Holocaust who have been identified, and blank pages representing the 1.2 million who have yet to be.
We started registering names of victims of the Shoah at a very early stage. The famous pages of testimony that survivors, in many cases, or relatives filled about their perished acquaintances. We have roughly more than 2 million pages of testimonies of individual victims of the Shoah. But we knew that we needed additional methods and techniques to know more names. And indeed, we search archives all over the world and really incredibly ingenious ways to register names of victims. Today we have no less than 4,800,000 names of individual Jewish victims of the Shoah. We know that we will never be able to recover all the names, but we do an effort to do that. When the Nazis tried to deprive the Jews from any sense, any resemblance of being human beings, and putting them numbers in their arms instead of names before murdering them, we thought it's our duty to give each one of them a name, a face, an history, a whole file of who he or she were.
While Yad Vashem offers vast online resources for those researching the Holocaust, the Book of Names provides something much more tangible.
We think that it is very important for everybody to see this exhibit because it's very symbolic. It's for the memory of the victims. You know, at Yad Vashem we have a names database that is open on the internet and everybody can access it, but it's something virtual. It appears that many people need something, concrete, tangent, that you can touch, you can see exactly, but physically, not virtually. And you can have empathy with this display.
This exhibit is part of the United Nations year-round Holocaust education program, though this time of year, there's much more attention placed on it.
This exhibit and this partnership with Yad Vashem is critical for us this week, to be able to shine a spotlight, to remember, look back on the Holocaust and the horrors of the Holocaust, but also to remind people it's still important today, that we're seeing hate speech, anti-Semitism on the rise around the world. And we want to make sure we're delivering the message that we can never forget what happened in the Holocaust, and we need to, keep working on it and keep at it and see what we can do to, prevent, the never again and make sure it never happens again.
Today's opening event will draw an appearance from UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. A number of Holocaust survivors are expected to be in attendance as well, including one we spoke with upon viewing the Book of Names.
I am overwhelmed. I always think in terms of 6 million. How do you show? And I thought of it as a book. And I could not imagine how you could show 6 million, 1.5 million children, how you could show it in a book. After seeing it, I understand it, but this is really overwhelming and extraordinarily touching.
The Book of Names will remain on display here at the UN through February 17th, then will be transferred to Yad Vashem in Jerusalem in time for this year's Yom HaShoah. Reporting from the United Nations in New York City, Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.